Hello viewers, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. Let's just have a moment of silence. No wait, I'm recording. That's not good broadcasting practice. You know what, I had a moment of silence earlier. It'll be fine. Dismas in particular. To survive everything that he's survived, only to fail when it mattered most. Not that I'm ragging on you or anything, man. I'm just saying. Just saying what a time to fail. Alright, so we're recovering. We have a big Resolve XP bonus. I think what we're going to do is fight a boss in the Cove. Crests are really the only heirloom that we have much use for anymore. So a mission to get some crests is good. We need some gold. We could sell a bunch of trinkets, so we may sell some trinkets while we're gearing up here. But these guys are already prepped and upgraded. They don't need to have any gold spent on them, so that's nice. We don't have an occultist or a vestal or an arbalest at level 4, so I'm going in with our only real healing being battlefield medicine from our plague doctor. That's maybe risky, but this is the Sunken crew. The Sunken crew is not a particularly high damage fight. Basically, I think we're going to be alright. And if not, then, you know, we'll just lose two. We'll just lose two parties in a row. We've done that before. We'll be fine. Part of the reason I want to use these guys is that I think with the big XP bonus, we'll have them catapulted up into hero level. We're going to have guys going back into the Darkest Dungeon in no time, you know? We're going to succeed. I'm not going to get scared off by that. I did see that the Ancestor's Pen is available here. This is a pretty good trinket, as you can tell, if you are literate. But I don't want to use that bonus XP on a long champion mission, because I think a long champion mission is by itself enough XP to get somebody from level 5 to level 6. So let's take advantage of it on somebody who's a little lower, see if we can't catapult them up into getting ready for the Darkest Dungeon. Plus, this ought to be interesting, doing a boss run without a real healer. We're definitely going to want all of the food and some medicinal... Ooh, wait, we already have... I'll tell you what, though. We definitely are going into the Darkest Dungeon with more torches next time. I left room for treasure in my inventory, but apparently that's not a real thing, which I will remember from now on. We'll bring a couple of holy waters. You can use holy water. Yeah, we've run ourselves pretty low on gold.
I employed a crew of particularly unsavory mariners, who for a time sailed the four corners at my behest, retrieving many valuable artifacts, relics, and rare texts. Predictably, they increased their tariffs to counter my intense stipulations of secrecy. Such resources had long been exhausted, of course, and so I prepared an alternative payment.
Well, that's fairly ominous, I think.
The poor devils, chained and drowning for eternity.
Yep, pretty ominous. Well, we know approximately where they are.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
And of course we have our scouting trinket on. So, let's take advantage of a great big XP bonus and recover quickly what we have lost. I will say this, it's easy to recover trinkets once you can do red missions, because short red missions award blues, one camp red missions award oranges,
surges as the enemy crumbles,
and two camp red missions give ancestrals. It's really easy, no matter what trinkets you had before, it's really easy to catch back up on your trinkets once you can run reds. So I don't think it's going to take us that long to recover, with the exception of the boxes. I don't really know a good way to get those back. It seemed like we got them from fighting... madmen, so I guess we just fight madmen until more drop, maybe?
A faint hope blossoms.
Provided I'm not misapprehending that. Okay, I'm happy about a map. Oh, I'm not actually in this room yet. So 2 shovels right away, and a 3rd one right by the man. Okay, yeah, you're good at traps. Okay, 0 stress party. Oh, wow. The game's taking a little bit of pity on us. It's like the director in Left 4 Dead. Suddenly gives you a bunch of stuff and you go, oh wow, are we doing that poorly? 6. Well, 6 is pretty bad. Fortunately. I think we can make up for it. I'm annoyed by that. Poor leper doesn't go fast enough to affect combat anymore. Now that I can't give him the berserk charm. You have 5 points of blight on you? Okay, good enough. He's dead. True enough. He's a very deep fellow, our leper. This one has a prot buff, so I'm hoping that I can get this guy down pretty quickly. Unfortunately, the leper can't really contribute to this battle at the moment in any other way. A stun on this guy will end his damned guard. But, of course, our bounty hunter went last of all the people on our team, so we won't actually be able to take advantage of that right away.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Between the Gravedigger, the Grave Robber, and the Plague Doctor, we have a lot of blight potential on this team.
Their formation is broken.
I think the leper should be able to push this guy. Yep.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Okay, easy enough.
Continually onslaught. Destroy them all.
Oh, we don't need these portraits as badly as we need this gold. Honestly, we don't even need deeds that badly either anymore. The only thing they do is upgrade the stagecoach, which is something that I do want to do. It's not something I feel a lot of urgency on, though. Well, probably it's better than the anti-venom. Man, there are a lot of fights between us and the boss. Happy to see this. Oh my. Why does it have to be loot in so many different different kinds that I don't yet have in my inventory? Let's do that. Honestly, I don't need anything as badly as I need gold right now. Should I drop some of this stuff? We'll just have him eat these. Yeah, I don't think I need deeds as badly as I need gold. We've got a little bit of recovery to do. A party full of level 5 weapons, level 5 armor, and level 5 skills is a lot of money to lose. Well, that's unfortunate. She would have been really useful here. Yeah, she may well have prevented this attack from ever occurring.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Take that. We're actually quite good at repositioning. I think this is under control, obviously.
As victories mount,
We pretty
so
much just
too
want
will
money.
resistance.
Sadly, we're not getting a lot of high-value curios here. Although I'm not mad about the rubies, certainly. One thing that did happen, I feel I should mention, because I didn't do the parceling out of my trinkets on camera. We lost a lot of our plus damage trinkets. Like a lot. We have very few options left. And so that's going to hurt our party's overall damage output for a while until we can recover. Which is a shame, because high damage output is like the best thing.
Unforgiving.
I think we'll have this guy under control. A crack on the head from the leper will be totally sufficient. Actually, it looks like we don't have to touch him at all, as long as we're willing to endure it. Well, a clumsy swing more than a hit. See if we can't get a plague doctor heal off. Just buy us a little bit of free health. So you're missing... Oh well. So when you run a party that doesn't have like a real dedicated healer...
Foolish horrors.
How are we going to fit these into our
Brought low
inventory?
and driven into the mud.
When you run a party that doesn't have a real healer, attrition becomes a concern. You're not hugely more likely to die in any, this, I suppose? In any particular encounter. But you have to worry about the way that multiple encounters slowly wear your party down. We're having a lot of luck on that front with just finding food at random. Who has more stress? You do. Traps are an opportunity, as long as you're here scouting. We're really, really hoping for a, what do you call it, a secret room, because we need the money. We very badly need a little bit of financial recovery.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Is it worth stunning this guy to make sure that he goes down? Yeah, actually, if he gets swapped forward, yeah, that's probably actually going to be pretty good for us. And of course, the leper, sadly, can't contribute to combat in a meaningful way, has to fight the big guy. Let's hope that the plague doctor gets a nice early turn here. Alright. I will say, battlefield medicine is an extremely efficient heal when you're dealing with a lot of blights and bleeds. dudes. Especially since it doesn't actually come up much. But it does cure blights and bleeds off of the Plague Doctor as well as the target.
Monster's size has no intrinsic merit.
See, look at
unless
this.
inordinate exsanguination be considered.
Look at all of that health gained. And of course, as always, preventing damage is better than healing it after the fact. Man, why did it have to be
Remind
sapphires
yourself
instead
that
of more
overconfidence
rubies?
is a slow and insidious killer.
We still have 2 hallways before the boss, so we don't know if we need our shovel yet. Well, let's drop the bandages. We have a Plague Doctor. We can get through. All right, hopefully we'll get a scout here. That is extremely valuable. I'm not going to bother to torch up because we're going to camp in the next room. We're just going to do this fight a little bit in the dark. That is the fight I wanted to see the least, I think. I'm not at all happy about that. Jeez. Alright, big crit. Come on. 9. 9 is not quite what I was looking for. Alright, let's just, let's get a little time here. Alright, so he should be able to finish this one in trigger. The leper hopefully can kill one of the front ones in a single hit. That would be nice. They really don't like him. Yeah, like that. Rain in the forest. Obviously. Well, there we go. That's the crit we were looking for. So we're gonna have to devote some significant resources to getting this bounty hunter back to good health. For now, let's just get him off death's door, just in case. Minus 5% damage is not the end of the world, but it's annoying. It's annoying to have to deal with.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
I think this is a thing where you want anti-venom. Yeah, with that, I hesitated for a moment there because I wasn't sure if I wanted him to do the disarm given how low his health has gotten. No scout. Well, that's annoying.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming
All
horror.
right, let's get him taken care of. So what do we have as far as healing? Actually, not a lot of options. Do we have a way of preventing an ambush? We have scouting chance, we have disease reduction, we have stress reduction. We actually don't have a way of preventing an ambush, and we don't have a lot of healing abilities. This is me not planning ahead right here. Well, that is definitely happening. And then we can do a couple of self buffs. That'll leave us with 6 time units. Or no, that will take 6 time units, leave us with 4. Jeez. This is another buff. It's not great. Yeah, alright, well. Here we go. Cross your fingers for no ambush, because that would be a real bummer. We're healthy-ish.
The match is struck. A blazing star is
I'm pretty
born.
annoyed that we didn't get a scout here, and we have to actually go looking for the boss still. Well, let's hope that we picked either the right way, or at least a way that's not disastrous. We do have quite a lot of light left. Alright, boss room? No boss room. But at least it's not a room that had an extra fight in it. So at the very least, we're going to do as well as we had done if we had picked the right direction. We even gained a torch to offset the torch that we had to spend. Okay. Yes, yes. Click, 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 go. I'm still a little bit annoyed by how long those take to be processed. There's no reason not to eat. I don't think we're going to go back. No, probably not. Alright. Here we go.
Even in death, the captain shouts his orders.
They have a lot of health, but what they don't have is a lot of damage output. The Sunken crew is a pretty low damage fight.
Powerful blow.
And lots of health, but not a lot of dodge and no prod. This little dude has prod as long as he has his anchor, but we're going to be ignoring him for quite a lot of the fight. Just hack away. That can cause a bleed if it hits, but we brought our Plague Doctor. We are prepared. How much is that bleed for at this level? Oh, it's not even that bad, really. Alright, so he's immobilized, and he takes stress damage periodically, which heals the Sunken crew. This is not a big deal. Oh, I should probably be throwing her blight darts just to pull their blight resistance out. Once that guy throws the anchor out, he loses his prot. All of his prot comes because he's holding the anchor in front of him. What actually is the chance of you landing your blight? 129 plus 20. And this guy's blight resist is only... Oh, it's only 40% when he's not behind that other guy. We're gonna let Leper tough it out a little bit with his bleed for now, I think. We're already halfway through this guy's health. Do I still have bandages? No, I used all my bandages. I used and/or threw away all of my bandages. Drink with the Dead is an extremely weak stressing attack. Basically, you can just... Oh, wow. I am surprised by that. I'm pretty shocked that that happened. Oh, this is the guy with all the blight resist. These guys got nothing. Right. It is important to remember that because our healing is coming from a Plague Doctor, we are healing preventively rather than recuperatively, which means that we have to prevent the damage from happening in the first place. We can't just let people get low all the time. Oh no. That just puts a debuff. It's not as scary as it sounds. It just puts a debuff on him. We can pretty safely ignore. Listen, I don't want to say that this boss is easy exactly, but if I said anything else, I'd kind of be lying. It's just not a very challenging battle. Alright, so they have some prot now that the anchor's out. We're resolving that anchor situation in just a moment here. Here's the mutiny debuff. It's not nothing, but it's not a big deal, certainly. Oh. Yeah, with the anchor out. Fortunately, it is a situation easily resolved. That's not even a good attack against her. What are you thinking? Ignore that guy until he's thrown his anchor out at least. Okay.
A sailor's death for captain and crew. Fitting.
Now we know we don't need this. So let's bring that home. That's worth some money. And it's still possible that there's a secret room over here. much food do we have left? We have 1 hunger event worth of food. Alright, I'm going to go back for it. So we're not going to toss the key. We're going to toss these busts. And we're going back. If we get a hunger event, I will just bail out after the hunger event because I don't want to get caught not being able to feed our people. I don't want to get caught starving. That causes an amount of stress that is annoying. But I don't know, if we get a hunger event close enough, I'll probably just go ahead and push on. I don't think hunger only causes like I think between 15 and 25 stress. So it's not enough that we would have to de-stress somebody just from that. And actually, we do have most of our parties at extremely low stress. So maybe we don't bail out from hunger. We definitely can't go do this. I'm not gonna... Yeah, we're gonna stick it out. So there's a curio here, and then this. Okay, 250 gold, sure. I mean, at this point, it doesn't. Having the food in our inventory isn't protecting us from anything, so we may as well just replace it. We did not get the scout. Well, we'll push all the way to the end of the hall. We do have torches. I don't know why I'm wandering around in the dark when I know there's a battle coming up. We don't have the medicinal herbs for that. I'm just going to ignore it. I don't know why Stress Wave sometimes targets one person and sometimes targets 2 people. Wouldn't you always target 2 people with it if you could? Seems strange. Oh, right. Our party lineup was actually slightly wrong. I appreciate that guy fixing it for us. We'll just blight him up. No special considerations in combat here. It's pretty straightforward. Gargling Grab is not what we're afraid of. As much as I hate these. Maybe I should have just used Hugh with the leper since I knew that the bounty hunter is coming up. We'll just light this guy up good. How's that 75% prot treating you now? And the leper doesn't even care. Okay, good. I was a little worried that he was going to hit the bounty hunter and we were going to have like a serious situation on our hands. So he's actually dead. Remarkably enough. And so is he. Okay, battle over. This will give us some opportunities to try to crit heal our leper and get his stress down a little bit, since he's the only one whose stress is high enough to matter. Fortunately, our bounty hunter has a couple of non-aggressive actions he can take, which means that we can wait this guy out. And you can always just have people dance back and forth too. No crits.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Alright, we do not see a secret room. So let's go ahead and pitch the keys. Take the gold. Pitch this and take that. Yeah. I'm not going to fight this battle, but we will move to this curio. Oh no.
Packs
So how much stress was it?
And war.
Yeah, it's like 20.
But nary a thought given to
Yeah,
the
so those guys
plow.
are okay. Alright, I'm not going to bother interacting with that then. Well, I probably should have. I don't think that any of its outcomes can be stressful. Alright, a little bit of financial recovery. We got ourselves into a pretty bad situation there. And, you know, this trinket is not great, but if you want to bring a second rank occultist somewhere, it does do that pretty well. You guys didn't see it. Yeah, it pushed them all pretty high. So our leper and our new bounty hunter are almost ready to enter the darkest dungeon. That's not very useful. That's pretty bad. Wow, that's really bad. I'm going to purge compulsive.
Curiosity, interest, and obsession. Mile markers on my road to damnation.
He's only going to have one more mission before the Darkest Dungeon, and it looks like the Darkest Dungeon doesn't actually have anything in it that can be affected by the compulsive trait. But still, let's make that one more mission as easy as possible, right? Alright, so nothing unexpected happened. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that very simple attempt at... Ooh, look at that. Very simple attempt at recovering a little bit from the horrible position I put myself in. Come back next time when we keep replacing all of the incredibly valuable trinkets that we lost.